Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Khadijah Baines here, number one clarity queen, and of course, number one brand strategist. And on tonight's video, I want to share with you a 5-minute video that talks about the 5 things that every single entrepreneur needs to know in the beginning phases. So if you are someone who wants to start a business or someone who just started a business, then guess what? You are going to want to watch this video all the way until the end, because there's going to be 5 major gems that you want to actually look into, you want to, listen to, you want to take information from, and you want to be able to grow from these 5 important tips that are going to help you as a new entrepreneur. Now, just to kind of give you guys a little background about myself, I'm 24. A lot of people don't understand that I'm 24. But yes, I am 24, and I'm someone who currently has not one business, but 2 businesses, and they both are working very, very well for me. Before I got into becoming my own entrepreneur, I was in banking, and I also was in like customer experience, as far as like retail, and I knew right then and there, working that job, it was something that I did not want to do for the rest of my life. And I always would have customers come in the bank and, they would share with me, their very deep, vulnerable, things about themselves. And the number one piece of advice that they always told me was, guess what, Khadijah? Go for it. If there's a dream that you have, if there's a passion that you have, then just go ahead and go for it. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to be stuck, just relying on Social Security or relying on your retirement or your 401k, you know what I mean? And they always just told me, Khadijah, just go for it. And that's the number one piece of advice that I want to share with you as well. Just go for it. That is probably one of the best tips I can possibly give you. But at the same time, there's a couple other pieces of information I want to share with you if you are someone who's just starting a business or is thinking about venturing out to do so. So this is tip number 1, okay? Tip number 1 that you want to think about before you start is this, okay? Is establish your goals. Always establish your goals first. The last thing you want to do is going in blind. Now, some of us, myself included, that's how I work best. Okay, I'm the type of person, I like to jump off the cliff before even knowing like how to actually like go about touching the land. Like I kind of just jump and go for things without having all the facts at times. And I'm not saying that that's the best approach, but if you know that's something that works best for you, then that's the approach I'll take. Just go for it. Even if you don't have all the facts, even if you don't have all the know-how, figure it out. Because if you have a passion and if you have a burning desire to reach any goal that you want to accomplish, then guess what? You're going to find out how to do the things you need to do. You're going to find out how to make the business work. You're going to find out how to go about getting the money to get started. You're going to find out whether or not you need to do additional research in order to make the business work. So, just go for it. Just take a leap of faith and jump. That's what it's all about. Just taking a leap of faith and jumping. And I think it was Steve Harvey that said this, that here's the thing about taking a leap of faith. Here's the thing about jumping into becoming a new entrepreneur. Everybody thinks that as soon as you jump, as soon as you go for your dreams, that your parachute is just going to open right away, that amazing things are just going to start happening in your business, that the clients are going to start to just fall in your lap, that the money is going to just attract and go straight to your bank account, that guess what? Everything is going to work out peachy clean and perfectly fine. Guess what? As an entrepreneur, that doesn't always happen. And you have to be willing to accept the good and the bad. Because here's the thing, just because you jump, that does not mean that your parachute is going to open right away. Sometimes you got to tug on it a little bit. And in the meantime, until that parachute opens, you got to rely on faith. You got to rely on your abilities that guess what, even if this parachute don't open, I'm going to tuck and roll and I'm going to still land it. So that's what it's all about becoming a new entrepreneur. Taking that leap of faith, taking that jump, but at the same time, bracing yourself for anything and everything that could come your way. You know, always like looking ahead, never just expecting things to just be super duper easy, okay? And then tip number 2 I would want to share with you guys is think through your business. So think through understanding the process. Like when you are a business owner, you are just that. You are a business owner, not a business manager, a business owner. There's a difference. A business manager is someone that works in the business non-stop. Basically, they quit their job just to become an employee. We're not in the business of becoming a business manager. We're in the business of becoming a business owner. Basically, that helps you to be able to have your business run on autopilot so that you don't have to worry about being in the business 24/7. You don't have to worry about, you know, sending emails or making 24/7 phone calls or having to respond to every single little message. Like, you're going to have a system put in place that's going to make the process very easier for you, and you're going to be able to grow your team and grow your staff and really be a business owner versus a business manager. Because other than that, we could have kept our 9-to-5, but we want our freedom. We want our time. We desire to be able to travel the world. We desire to be able to, you know, take off when we want to take off, go to work when we want to go to work. We desire to have money flowing into our bank account easily and effortlessly through multiple streams. You know what I mean? So it's like, in order to build your different streams of income, you want to be able to make sure that your number one stream of income that you first started as an entrepreneur is actually happening on autopilot. And that all goes into place with like strategizing a system, understanding how your staffing works, understanding how your outside sourcing works, understanding how your return on your investment works. So just really having like a structure put into place that's going to help your business to grow, most importantly. And then also have an early client base. So get to know what it is that you're actually going to offer your target audience. Like, it's one thing to go in blind and just like leaning on faith when it comes to you figuring it out. But it's a whole nother thing of going in blind and not even knowing what type of people you want to even do business with, right? So at least figure out, what are your people? Who are the type of people that you truly want to do business with? Who are the type of people that you can truly feel proud of working with, that you really want to help, that you really feel like you can make the biggest impact in their business? So what type of people do you truly want to actually surround yourself around and be a part of? So, you know, make an early client list and figure out what are those type of people, what exactly do they look like, and what are some prospects that you can list out. And then also talk to your family. Share with your family your dreams. Share with your family your passions and your desires. But at the same time, also be cautious of who you share your dream with. So it's always amazing to just have a passion and to just really want to share it with other people. You know, it's one thing when you're just thinking it yourself, but it's another thing when you can share it with the world, when you can share it with the masses, and that they can get as much excitement, if not more, than you. And then that can help motivate you. That can help encourage you. That can help you to know that, hey, for the problem that I'm looking to solve, there's actually a market for it. And I know that I can truly make an impact. I can truly make a difference. So share what it is that you want to do with people you care about. Share it with the masses. Share it with your mom. Share it with your dad or your brother or your sister. And, you know, most importantly, when you share this with them, understand that, you know what? It's okay if they don't see the vision. It's okay if they might have a few disagreements. As long as you feel to the core of you that this is it, then nothing that no one else says, none of the naysayers have to say is going to impact you. You're going to believe in you so much that you are just going to be able to just go full force and just truly lean on faith and truly be able to just trust in the process of you becoming a new entrepreneur. And there were so many times where I thought this was not going to work. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, like the business is not going the way I want it to go. And I'm just like, you know what, Khadijah? No. Guess what? If one door shuts, another door opens. And I so believe in that. Just remember to stay true to you. Remember during this process of you truly becoming a new entrepreneur, just believe in your gut feelings. Believe in all of the things that you have been feeling and thinking of, and just believe in the process. And never, never, never lose sight of who you are and who is the type of person that you are truly creating right now in this moment, from you taking this action, from you actually taking not just a small action, but an action that is going to change completely the whole entire course of your life. When I left my job, I knew in that moment that this was going to change the entire course of my life. I worked my butt off at that bank. I worked my butt off at that retail store. I worked my butt off just being the best me, and actually, you know, being like, actually having like a contribution towards the company I was working with, you know. And I just like, I always succeeded in everything that I've done. And I've always like, where I was able to position myself in a way that people around me knew I had massive potential. But I had to believe in that myself. Other people seen that I had potential. Other people seen that I could grow in the company and that I could become an amazing leader. But I had to know that I could become an amazing leader myself. And that's what's happening to you right now. Right now, you are discovering that, guess what? You don't have to work for someone else to be successful. Right now, you're discovering that, guess what? I don't have to rely on someone else to tell me when I need to get paid. I don't have to basically rely on other people to let me know when I can take a vacation. I don't have to rely on other people to let me know when I can focus on me. You are starting to realize that right now, you have everything that you need in yourself right now. You don't need to rely on anyone else to make you successful. If you feel like you lack resources, then guess what? Do the research and find the resources. If you feel like you lack the money, guess what? I had $600 in my bank account when I quit my job. Figure it out. You'll be able to figure it out, okay? You don't have to have all this money stacked up. But at the same time, just make sure you're taking action every single day, day in and day out in your business. Don't expect anyone to hand you any handouts. Don't expect anyone to give you a free ride. You know, don't expect anyone to understand your vision either, or to want to support you or ride for you. Like, no. Understand that things are going to get difficult at times. Understand that at the end of the day, as long as you believe in you, then amazing things will and are happening for you right now. Understand that everything is connected. The big things and the small things are all connected. So whether you get up and go to work today or whether you don't go to work, guess what? It's all connected to your outcome. And whether you think it's making a difference or whether you think it's not, it all counts. So when you ask yourself, hey, you know what? I actually want to have my own business, but you know what? Right now is not the time. That counts, because right there you made a decision that could completely change the entire course of your life. If you make the decision tonight, right now, to take action and to actually, you know, believe in yourself and start your business up, then guess what? This will change everything that's taking place in your life. But you need to believe in yourself first. You need to believe that you are worthy. You need to believe that you are courageous. You need to believe that you are prosperous, that you are highly successful right now. You need to believe that you can do it. And when you believe that you can do it, there's nothing a man, there's nothing no woman can ever do to stop you from achieving your purpose, to stop you from achieving your goal. I've had many obstacles try to stop me. I had my health try to stop me. I had my bills, my bank account try to stop me. I even had people that were beyond close to me try to stop me. But guess what? I never stopped, and I never will stop. And I want to tell that to you. If you are someone that's just starting off, guess what? It don't matter how old you are. It don't matter how young you are. It don't matter if you went to college and graduated or if you didn't. Only thing that matters is you. You are the only thing that matters. What you believe is what you actually can achieve, okay? Your thoughts become things. So when you stop thinking about the things that you can't do and start thinking about all of the things that you can do and all of the things that you are doing right now, When you change that mindset, when you make that shift, that's when the breakthrough is going to happen. That's when the business is going to take off. That's when the connections are going to attract to you and amazing things are going to take place in your life. That's when that's going to happen. I know I said this was going to be a 5-minute video, but I lied. I'm filming this video right now. I want to share this with you. So believe in yourself. Continue to, reach those limits, reach those pinnacles, and just, continue to move forward. Guess what? I want to give you guys access to an amazing article that talks about the 5 steps you must take before becoming an entrepreneur. Please read this article before you get started. Read this article before you make your next move. And, let me know what you think about it and message me back or drop a comment in this description of the video and share with me about how you guys feel. So if you go into the description of this video, click the link below, get access to the free PDF there, and you'll be able to get all of the major gems that is in this article. But in the meantime, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining another Chaos to Clarity episode with your girl, Khadijah, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.